Hello and welcome to Rule the Waves 3, playing as Japan on Super Large Plus Plus, starting in 1890. We have made it to episode 47, 1922. So we'll start with the start of year review and then we'll go straight to war with the Germans. And most of the episode is taken up by a big fleet battle outside of Mozambique. So pretty exciting, I think. So let's jump in. So we are back to our regular schedule and we are waiting eagerly for the 1922 analysis. So 2021 was pretty quiet actually. We just ran through the turns and nothing much happened. Few tension events, especially aimed at Germany. So we are up to 8 now. I think we peaked at 9, but then it dropped down a little bit. It's not been very long since the last war, so the game tends to push tensions down, but sometimes quick wars can still happen. Russia and the US still allied. Yeah, I haven't removed that one, but I see now that Germany and Great Britain are actually pretty cozy now, so I should have deleted that part. I will do so immediately. Suddenly it was gone. I got the stone tech from Germany last year. That's nice. Nothing else new here. We are at 61,500 dock size and building. Strictly speaking, we could just stop building docks after this one because we don't strictly need anything bigger than this. I mean, we could go up to 67 or 70, but yeah. But we're Japan, so we will definitely build some super battleships. So we'll continue building docks. We probably have a very defensive when it comes to dock size. Budget. Well, resource growth is pretty anemic now. It fell off a cliff. It used to be close to 1,000. Has been for, well, decades, at least a decade. But now we are down to 300. That doesn't bode well. Colonies, they make up about the sixth, not the sixth, 6% of the total budget. And even with this rate of growth, that figure is gonna continue decreasing. Budget is up, modifier is up from 12 to 13. However, when I punch in my base resources and colony resources times my budget modifier, something doesn't quite add up. I wonder if it has something to do with that slump in the world economy, so I'm temporarily penalized a few thousand. Has to be normally my calculations. I have an Excel spreadsheet that I can punch values into and it calculates stuff. But enough about that. I had a quick look and Germany's budget modifier is still 23 for some reason. Great Britain, who is a global naval power and needs to rebuild, has 18. I find that reasonable. The rest of us are in the 13, 14 range, but Germany is hanging around on 23. That's special. The game is cheating, basically, I would say. Yeah, definitely. They paid the referee to have a high budget modifier. So we have some increase in budget, but it's not impressive at all. Absolutely unimpressive. But it is what it is. So because of that, build to upkeep ratio isn't where we want it to be. And it's only above 1-to-1 because I'm overspending some of the monies I saved up. But we've gotten rid of 150 grand, so we're still dropping. Yeah, this is nothing new particularly new here. I scrapped the old battle cruisers and the oldest CLs. I've started building light carriers. Germany has a light carrier in service, but it is teeny tiny. So now I have 8 battle cruisers with 14-inch guns. 4 are quick, fast, 29 knots. The other are slow, 27 knots. And I'm building 2 16-inch ships and planning 2 more, also 29 knots, of course. I have my 10 battleships, and I want to build at least another 8 with 16-inch guns, but we have only just started, so we'll see how far we get. 2 of these light cruisers are pretty semi-obsolete, I would say. And all are aging, so they should have rebuilds or new builds. But with the current budget, no. We also unlocked the 2,000-ton destroyer, but until we have stuff like double gun mounts and that sort of thing, I think we will hold off. And again, money. But we did build those nice oil-fired 1,500 tonners, so it's not horrible. Research has fallen off a cliff. One of these was stolen in addition, so we researched the 17-inch quality 1. It is just fractionally a better gun than the quality 0 16-inch, but not worth it in terms of tonnage and all of that, so we won't be switching to this anytime soon. If we get the 18-1, we will just skip ahead to that. If we get the 17-0, we will definitively switch to it. Other than that, we got hull form +1, destroyers, we can build medium anti-air, basically 40 mil. And we can convert our old battle cruisers to full carriers. We don't have anything that can be converted. We looked at those old BCs, but it was hopeless. It was hardly any better than a light carrier. So we're ahead of the curve mostly, but we have dropped the aircraft down to low because improved torpedo bombing or whatever, it appears in the 1930s. So for some reason there is sort of this big gap. I burnt my fingers on this before, where I have naval aviation heavier than air on max for 10 years and nothing happens much. So let's put it on low. ASV is high because it's the only category where we are actually significantly behind the curve. Amphibious can go down to low because I don't think we will get to use it much for a while. And shipboard aircraft operation can't go too high until we have one of those light carriers built. So aircraft, some new torpedo bomber came through. It's a little bit better, but poor. But on the other hand, the old one is a D model, so once we get to BCD on this one, if we ever do that, it's probably gonna be average. Naval patrol aircraft, the one we researched was bad, so we skipped it, so this is still poor. Scout is poor, but it has torpedoes. The fighter, I don't like it. So I put another fighter in development. So let's jump in. Oh, this is where we left off. January 1922, nothing much happening. Germany is very upset, full war mobilization, super bloated budget. We have about the same base resources. So together with my colonial possessions, I have 36.5. They have almost 37. So we are equal, but they have twice my budget, almost twice my. That makes no fucking sense, but okay, whatever. I have my little group in the Med. Trying to save money, of course, because we're trying to get this stuff built. To all, I don't really care. I really don't care about this. We can look at ship designs later if it's relevant. So let's just skip forward. Better armor, nice. Air launch torpedoes. That's why we scaled back air research, because that's not happening for years or something, 5-10 years. Fighter. It's a very, very, very extremely bad fighter. So no. Tension, boring. Yeah, heavy shells. Super. You just sank all your ships, but we really could use heavy shells. Tension. Tension. Budget still super shitty. Fired. The Hawk part is demanding resolute action. What would you recommend? Should issue an ultimatum to Germany. That was, we have no air bases. That was quick. I bet you didn't see that one coming, did you? So, moving to the MAD. Moving to the MAD. So it can be active again. To the MAD. And all of these are, of course, obsolete. That's not ideal, but it is what it is. These are no longer frontline combatants, so I need to organize stuff. Okay, kind of unexpected to see a war so soon after the last one, but maybe we can put Germany in its place, but now it has an even higher budget modifier, while we are basically stuck down in the 500s. That's pretty rare. I can accept Great Britain having to rebuild, but this is just bollocks. But do they have any useful ships? No, not really. This one, yeah. Not a whole lot, and their battle cruisers have no weapons. All the way up to the Breslau before it starts to be useful. Light cruisers, teeny tiny, waste. But they have better destroyers, but they don't have very many destroyers. No, no, no. This is a tragedy. This is one major tragedy. To move some trade protection, and we need to move some minesweepers. Yeah. Well, that's certainly murdered my budget. Well, this is sustainable. -20 is not. Subs can be on auto, that's fine. You guys can be on trade protection. Foreign station, active, moving, working up. These are poor, so that's fine. Nah, they will move to Southeast Asia. Learning by doing. Southeast Asia. Oh, there you go. I have also made some small air groups in Valletta, Alexandria, Gibraltar, and Limassol. 20 each of fighter and naval patrol aircraft. And a free squadron of floatplane scouts. It's gonna be a while until they develop. I guess we can try for a new fighter, firepower range. Could do firepower, but yeah. So, but Germany has one colony, two colony. This one in. Yes, it's actually in invasion range. So 1, 2, 3 colonies that can be attacked. Morocco, that's in West Africa, so 4. Interesting. I mean, we've been fighting almost everyone. China, Spain, not Italy or the US, and not Germany. So, kind of makes sense. With light forces in Polynesia. I didn't have any forces there, so decline. Convoy defense in Guam. Okay. This, yeah, partial welding, all forward main armament. Okay, cool. Concentration firing. I fire a lot at the same ship, so very nice. Improved fighter. Average, yeah, okay. Puerto Rico. I want to know how many monies I have. No, hardly any movement. Did I get even a penny more? That wasn't a lot. Like 1 budget modifier. Okay. Yeah. The game despises us. So, what happens now? Which of these are worth more? 5 base cap. Mozambique it is. Cruiser action. Due to an intelligence coup, we can ambush an enemy force. Probably a very small enemy force, but okay. Ah, the classic destroyer problem. Well, let's see what happens. These are probably decent destroyers. This one is 1500 tons. These are 1500 tons. Yeah. Decent cruisers. Clear, calm, daylight, speed. Go, 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 go. Unknown ship sighted. That was. But remember, those German light cruisers were pretty darn fast. 31 knots. But it has 4 5-inch gun, so it has about the same armament as my destroyers. And it only has 1-inch belt, so it might as well be a destroyer. Two forward, two aft. Okay. And why are the rest? Okay, classic rule the waves. They're ordered to give chase to the enemy ship. They are doing 30 knots when they should be doing 34. We're taking hits. Now they are 34. Maybe because I ordered line abreast, they got confused. Ah, looks like someone got hit in the... Oh, game. Oh, you're so lame. Oh, how lame can you get? Okay, it was a lackluster start, but I'll take it. Unopposed, so now we are ashore. Easy landing. We have some attrition here, but that's primarily because we are moving through over base cap. Well over base cap, I would say. Now some ships will move into the med, and then we can recombine later if you want to or need to. Have 2 light cruisers and a bunch of destroyers, some subs. Looking good. Convoy attack. I can do a convoy attack. Think he can challenge us. No, the army never gets any money. They will just waste it. Penalty for own ship turning. Okay, I'm getting all the good stuff. I like to turn, so also good. ASV, anti-air, nice, nice. Yeah, subs have started sinking. I haven't started any armed merchant cruisers because sudden war, and also because I don't have any money this time. So once we get these cleared, the situation will be much better because that's 12 and a half, 14, 15, 16,000. And then we can restart these and still be in the black. So now we have 168. So this is a force that we can sustain, and it's a pretty good force, I think. And we have this force of 192. It's a similar force that can also kick a little bit of ass. Again, the Germans have 11 base capacity, so that is of course horrifically bad. It's left in pan, some destroyers, yes. But now the big stack arrives, so I cannot face the big stack with my mini stack. So the ships that are on active here. Why? Some damaged ships as well. This cannot join. Sadly, go back to the Indian Ocean. Yes, there will be overstacking, but we need to concentrate forces. Where did the Indian? You can never have too many bases in a single sea area. Coastal raid. But imagine how much worse this is for the Germans. They had to sail West Africa, no real bases. South Africa, no real bases. And this is the 3rd month where they have no real bases. So even if their level of competence was high when they left, let's see, main force has 10 battleships, light cruisers, all my light cruisers, 4 battle cruisers. I have a scout force with 4 battle cruisers. Couldn't really be any better. 6 squadrons are filled to capacity. This one is not. Throw in another one. No, absolutely not. Okay, so we sailed from our base on Madagascar. We're doing an invasion. Oh no, we forgot to bring any coal or oil, so all the destroyers have to go home. Classic ruler waves, and also classic ruler waves. It cannot account for this piece of land here. So we immediately have to divert, and we of course need to divert to the south since our main group is there. We have the battle cruisers in the front there, so turn those around as well. Did we save? We can save. I need to take the dog. Yes, dog's been walked and all is well. Let's try not to get caught on this spit of land. Try to be hilarious here and is there a select all? No. All strike. No. Mission naval strike. They have torpedoes, so why not use them? I mean, it's strike. So manual job. Why is this one not? No. Recon. Naval strike. Torpedo. Ready. Yeah, okay. We have one on recon. That's fine. We can send him into the bay there. There's supposed to be one additional light cruiser. This is green. Something like this. uh. That was a recon, right? Oh, it has a torpedo even on recon. Okay. Let's send him into the bay. Yes. Never done that before. Yes. We've been spotted by aircraft, probably. Does that mean they have brought their little... They could have AVs. Do we know that? EB? AV, they have plenty of AVs, so some of them could be here spotting. Do they have our cool torpedoes? I don't think so. Is this? Why is this going? Okay. I don't really understand this, but okay. Any reports? No. These guys are 29 knots, so if they run into trouble, I'm not terribly afraid. Or they could just snipe the... What's happening? Did I do that? I probably did. And this guy, what's he up to? Is core to Matsu. Is Matsu that one of these guys? Okay. Yeah. I've seen someone. The aircraft has not seen someone. It's just cruising around because we have no reports. Naval strike unready. Okay. So we have some more ships, light cruisers and destroyers, I think. Not 100% sure, but looks like a transport or similar. Yeah, going super. A light cruiser, yeah, but it turned around, so it's not going in that direction anymore. I'm not seeing any capital ships. I'm just seeing a swarm of small ships. Ah, okay. I see. Where is Yoshino? Would be Sheen. Okay, we can launch the select ready battle shape. Launch strike, no. Kind of hilarious if it works. Okay, these guys are uncomfortable with the situation, you could say. And we have a ton of enemies there, so let's turn around. And go to max, I think. Okay. This small flies. Hold fire, please. Can we get a little bit closer than that? Yeah, a bunch of evil ships. Where are you guys going? Oh, taking this off. So battle line because they're not going super duper fast. Uh, Target rattled. Light damage. The Mutsu. Agato. My crew quality isn't quite what it used to be. Yeah, come on, hit those battleships. Be the kamikaze pilot you always wish you were. Heavy damage on fire, that sounds good. Hey. But now the question becomes, how do I best bring my fleet together? Because now I have my best battle cruisers chilling up here. Do I really dare take them? I have the speed. You have the speed. But if I commit, I cannot go join my brethren, so to speak. Bomb enemy B. Okay, by all means. Did you bring some old? Breslau. Those look like a lot like battle cruisers. Let's get steam up so we can actually maneuver. These are on support for the Nagato. Support for the Nagato. These are support for Mutsu, I suppose. Can be support. You guys can be green, I guess. I can't attach them to these guys because that's another subdivision of the fleet. Why are you going alone? Ayama torpedo tubes it. But why isn't Mr. Ayama firing his torpedoes? Nah, they turned away. Chicken. Bark, 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 bark. Then I will withdraw my destroyers to avoid senseless damage to them. And we can slow down. Schwaben, 15-inch. Yeah, we saw those in the little book of doom. These guys. Nice. Saringen, not Schwaben. These guys. Yeah, so 10, 15-inch guns. That's pretty aggressive. The range is a little longer than I'm comfortable with, but okay. I'm not complaining. Secondary battery hit. What are you doing, guys? My gunnery is definitely not up to quality. Come on, keep going, little Schwaben. So the idea here is to try to lure them towards land, maybe break them up a little bit, slow them down, something along those lines, and then hit them in the back with this other group. I really should be calling it a day now, but yeah, this reminds me of that time in Hong Kong. We just kept going. I'm taking the speed down to normal here so we can sort of appreciate what is going on. Critical hit. 2 adjacent turrets damaged. Thank you, game. And turret B is jammed. Those torpedo bombing light cruisers. Oh, they are self-launching as well, so we're doing something right. Let's not forget about these guys. Can I have no solution? Oh, weird. Now we're talking. The dog is very displeased on the other side of the door. Is he talking to? What is he doing? Yeah, let's keep going. Oh, that's a light. Okay. What happened to the Akagi? Just took a hit and decided to get confused. Ja, ducke. Yeah, we'll send this sinking ship back home. That's the official story. Oh, what did I do now? Interesting. Yeah, Toyama seems to have... where did the rest of my battle cruisers go? Did they suddenly disintegrate? Oh, here they are. Just doing the turn. Okay, yeah, I'm just confused again. It's nothing new. And they... no, no, no. Okay, this was fair enough, and they tried to get out of it, but this is just silly. Silly gooses. That was dumb of you, little friend. Can you at least get out of my firing solution, please? Okay, so now they're eating torpedoes in the bay. Yeah, I'm gonna circle around here, maybe take out some stragglers, but basically I think we've accomplished all that we can here. Probably not smart to get too greedy. We are within their torpedo range and everything, so... And they have not fired all their torpedoes. Ah, darkness. Yeah, okay. Well, and we're out of torpedoes, and I don't think this it can accomplish too much. Yeah, probably would have been better if the AI could keep the speed down. But that's impossible, of course. What's this idiot up to? Well, we lost quite a few destroyers, but to be honest, that's not super problematic. Because we have quite a few in reserve. We can just refill the divisions. Don't think we have lost anything important. Certainly no battleships. Maybe a light cruiser or two. Key. Too bad about sunset, but that's not something we can control. Definitely not going back in there. I will have retreated into harbor anyway. It was tempting to continue the fight at night, but no. Yeah, this is why it was tempting. We actually lost more destroyers and we lost one light cruiser, but all in all, I think you must say that this is absolutely excellent, and not too many of our ships will be in repair for long. Schwaben. Oldenburg. Maybe I should have pushed it. No, probably not. Izumi. At least she didn't sink. So another long episode, but let's just quickly look at the status here. This is the one that hit the mine. The others will be done in 1 month. So yes, please. And some destroyers, and the poor light cruiser got hurt pretty badly, but nothing that impacts our ability to fight. Minesweepers still doing a shit job. We have, oh man, we have 124. Have more minesweeping in the Mediterranean. Okay. That's on me. Germany has been severely weakened. And I think we can make something work next month. The good thing that we don't have a lot in deep repair because, yeah, we're overstacked here. And they are coming around with even more, including a light carrier. 7 more battle cruisers. Jesus Christ. Can't wait to get these bad boys. And that concludes episode 47. It was a pretty intense battle. In the end, I was able to deal, I would say, a significant blow to the Germans without suffering much in terms of sunk ships myself. About 10 or so destroyers and a light cruiser. That's not too bad, but more importantly, except for that battle cruisers who hit the mine, all my major ships are back in just 1 month, and some are back already. So that's significant because the Germans have more forces, and even more forces, including a teeny tiny light carrier that are currently in West Africa. So 2 months away, not next turn, but the turn after. Part of me regrets not chasing down those 5 heavily damaged dreadnoughts. That would have turned things even more leer in my favor, but that would have entailed chasing them down with my capital ships in the dark with minimal destroyer support, and none of my destroyers had any torpedoes again. So not much of an upside, I think. It's better to just, okay. It was a good win and go home instead of risking. If I had just 1 battleship sunk or 2 or 3 capitals mauled by torpedoes in for repair for 3 months, it would have altered the equation against me quite considerably. So, yeah, it's never good to see them go. And if there had been more daylight, I would have sunk even more of them, but yeah, we did the best that we could. So, see you in the next one.